A negative pattern loop that I see quite often in the men that I coach is this idea that the work will set them free, that action always wins. It's a little bit like the idea that when you are a hammer, all your problems are nails, and you just think that you can just take more action and we'll figure it out. And this is a pattern that works at a certain point. When you first start getting into business, when you first start getting into self improvement, when you first start getting into self actualization, taking a lot of action is really beneficial. It actually helps. It's good. It's a good feedback loop. You take action, you show up, you start doing some positive habits, you start meditating or getting up early and eating healthier, going to the gym, reading books, listening to podcasts, going to seminars, buying online digital courses, and actually doing them and not just saving them somewhere. You get results. And then you train yourself into this pattern of, oh, when I hit a barrier, all I have to do is take more action, just work harder, buy books, listen to some experts, and just take more action. You just start seeing everything as, oh, it's action I've got to take. But a lot of the times when we get deeper into our business lives, when we get deeper into our relationships, when we get deeper into things, it's not as easy as just, oh, there's a nail, let's grab the hammer. A lot of more complex issues need us to take a step back. They need us to build better structure. They need us to create a new blueprint for our identity. They need us to crash timelines or create new standards that are a little outside of there's a nail, let's use a hammer. But yet our knee-jerk reaction is to be that hammer. And that's something that I help a lot of guys deal with because I've dealt with it myself. I honestly, I mean, maybe for over a decade, maybe even more, maybe even still in some parts of me, I see a problem and it looks like a big, fat, juicy nail, and I just want to get that hammer out and I just want to beat the living daylight out of that nail to make it, stick to the wall, to try to fix it and try to get something done with it. Like I just want to bang it, but often it's not a nail and it's not a hammer that I need, and sometimes it's even a specialist. I need to bring in a sculptor who's going to use a chisel, or bring in an artist who's going to use an easel and a brush. And I need to step back and realize that if I took a hammer to that bit of marble, I'd destroy it. And I need to bring somebody else in to help me with that. So think about that. If you're always just taking action and you're getting frustrated in your life and your business, it might be time to take a step back and maybe put the hammer away and maybe look at what else is in your toolbox, or maybe look outside of your toolbox and look to see if you can hire somebody else with a more specialized tool. Just an idea. Go break that pattern.